Samsung in that deciding last game of the season, laning focus here for sure. So we went away from the Chogats, the Maokais. We're going straight for the lane very defensively, even when his laners are doing good. Certainly not going to say that with the mid lane.
Flashes in, got him! He knew the damage. BDD gets a solo kill the third time around.
Right now, though.
Right, Crown's at 600 health, and ulti could almost kill him. Of course, across the wall, they're going to go for this one. He's going to wait for the stun to land. Ulti pops across, not enough to kill. Cleanse Blade, the second stun comes in, and that's going to be BDD. Falling Ambition was waiting for the play, and the first down 9, but Ambition now wants to make it a bit more difficult. Looking for the top lane play. CuVee pulls out go first. Ulti comes across, trying to dodge the auto attack, but will it be enough for Samsung Galaxy? CuVee holding aggro, letting Ambition go for the duel, but he can't do enough damage. Going to try again, but he pulls aggro with Khan. Could pick him up. One more attack will slay him. The passive going to try to time out. Oh, but Ambition charges him.
The top lane kill, even though it was messy.
No flash available for Khan. Would have flashed for an auto, probably got the kill, but no cooldown on the Q either. Nice map movements means they do pick up the first turret blood, but there's going to be an answering turret for Samsung.
That lane priority going to keep that 350 extra gold from first turret on the Longzhu side, but this game you can see now only 600 apart. Who would have guessed Samsung Galaxy to actually have the strong enough early game that they're actually up, or at least close, up in kills at the very least.
That off. Currently, though, in the fog of war.
Onto the tank, though, not easy to kill Ambition. Knock him out of the back line, and Malzahar, he's going to flash away, so Crown's out of the fight. Now the Cataclysm with the front line, look for Ambition. Getting lower and lower, 400 health, still taking attack. One more shot will do him in and pray. Gets him that kill. Now Ruler on the backside, can't get the kill because he's going to stay alive through the satchel. And now looking for one more chase in. The Blasco going to get him a bit to safety. Samsung Galaxy going to disengage. CuVee in the 1v3 finds the kill on the prey. Does he have 4 teammates around the hook to buy some time? One more shot, I'll do a min. Khan gets it. Gorilla knocked back to safety. Now Core JJ also cutting back, gets the shield, but Khan is on the chase. As soon as he gets the leap strike up, he gets himself the double kill. Now the push on for Ruler, flashing the stun, gets himself another 2-2 into this one. Over the wall goes Kaz, staying alive. Longzhu, I make that actually 3 kills down about half. Points available for both junglers. Smite play comes in. Blue team picks it up. Khan grabs it off Ambition. Smite actually comes in a little earlier on that one. Now they re-engage the Giant. Then comes across and Prey, losing his life yet again. Out he goes, 4v5 in the chase for Samsung.
He's going to get there. This is where the extra...
We're talking about stats in the front line. Low health going tank, but look at the back line access out of Khan. And Kaz coming in for that one, and BDD gets the first kill to Core JJ support. Maybe not the best kill, but their jungler's dead, so 4v4. Prey looking for more. He's going to find himself that double kill as the opposing marksman is gone. Gorilla staying alive. The hook not going to land on CuVee, and he can't get anything with a slicing Maelstrom. A whiffed ultimate out of the AP cannon as Khan chases for a bit more. Ambition likely to lose his life. One more shot, I'll do him in, and yes, another trade of kills, 2 for 3. Favor of Long.
Hook true there. It is not something like a Tiamat that you might see for pushing. Is big.
Double ults coming across, plenty of damage. There's suppression as well. Flash still dies the explosive charges. Ruler gets himself that kill. There's the damage.
They have CuVee ready whenever possible. Re-engage is available with all the CC on the side of Samsung. Longzhu are in crisis mode until they can reset.
And I actually like this response from Khan with his teleport down. Never mind.
Sun on the front line. Looking to get the kill on the Gorilla. Not just yet, though. Staying alive for a bit more. CuVee on the side is going to lot out of this one. He's going to go for the re-engage, but Khan now might be running out of health. 400 health on him. Down to 800 now as well. The Hextrigger pop still barely stays alive, but one kill comes through as it knocks down Ambition. The tank stats were enough. Khan made the right choice. Survived the ultimate as one kill came through for Longzhu.
I was just about to say, I like the reaction from Khan. It's a very small gold investment to pick up a Hextrigger this late in, but it provides
Crowd's gonna die for that one. Nice pickup by BDD, knocking him down. But the trade kill comes in with the proto belt. Not gonna quite get that hook though. And Ruler tried to predict that one, but the kill gonna come through the hook. The jump on in, he's gonna knock down Prey. Yes, he does. The double kill actually comes out of CuVee. Advantage Samsung Galaxy.
Big disconnect from the members of Longzhu. BDD flashes in when his Jax is back in base, when Prey is out of position. Nothing he could do there. They lose the mid lane turret. Longzhu out of sync for the first time.
Contest for this one. Samsung Galaxy turned the fight win into a 30-minute Baron, and they've now got a sizable. We had around the map, of course, with the 3,000 gold lead plus a Baron buff. It is not easy to contest Samsung. Not a lot of threat on Ruler. A couple of feathers doesn't really mean too much. It tickles him as feathers tend to do here in this. His bot lane tier 2 fall.
Not in a side lane. Khan with an emergency teleport that didn't lead to anything there. Whole game plan kind of falling apart, where Samsung can just barrel mid lane. There's not really a lot of options for Longzhu.
Now the question is, are they going to do another emergency teleport? Or are they just going to give up this inhibitor in exchange for the outer turret on top side because they know they can't fight it? They know that even though this is a terrible trade, they have to take it because there's nothing else they're going to... And those can be comboed to take out anyone.
That's the hook. That might be the play. Play in onto 2, but he's going to get away with this one. Core JJ staying alive. The re-engage coming across to the front line. A lot of health bars just getting pushed down as Cuz flashes away. Stays up in this one. The stun is going to break Crown. Zombie as Khan looks for the duel. This one, the magic of the stack, helping as much as he can for the team. Re-engaging, and Cuz still finds the kill. And Khan refuses to dive, and finally does. 2 for 1. Make it 3. Make it 4. It's only Ruler staying staying alive, but he's been cut short, as that was the best team fight Longzhu could hope for.
There was a lot of deep vision. Now they're trying to force CuVee to respond to a Baron start.
5v4, there is no cannon, he can't join. Engage gives across, looking for Crown. They've got rid of the passive, and he's going to get able to flash down. Redemption gets a bit of health back on the squad. They're re-engaged for Core JJ. They still don't have the player just yet, but one kill in for Ruler. The suppression comes across. This should be 2 as Khan will drop, and that's a clean 2 for nothing without even having their top laner.
Longzhu knew they had to force something here in the teleport cooldown, but Samsung 4 versus 5 find the kill themselves. And by the time CuVee arrives, it's a free Baron.
A second free Baron of the game might be the death knell predicted earlier. In this case, Gorilla opens up.
Sorry, the respawn still not here just yet. Turret number 7 falls for Samsung Galaxy. The gold lead about 6,000 here in this one as they look for the inhibitor itself. And the turret in front of it as Khan is still 6 seconds away.
They can try and push hard on this minion wave. 4 more seconds on the Jackson. They've got plenty of time.
No more turret to defend them. This is an inhibitor. It doesn't fight back. It just regets a little bit of health now. Ambition gets right back to the box on a 2 HP. He's going to be okay. A stun in the back line, but there's no follow through. Ruler going to stay alive. He's going to be okay. Inhibitor will fall. Given up by Longzhu. Just a poke coming out from the blue side, and they won't get much more. That is the second inhibitor fall as mid-end, but won't find much more. No follow through route from Prey just yet. The hook coming out. That one's going to miss as well. Mid inhibitor going to fall. Baron still on for a minute, and 2 inhibitors are down. JJ, not quite a root on Ambition, but again, it's tanky. Stun's gonna land on the front line. Prey gets away with the quick silver sash, and that's some of the big cooldowns missing. Into the front line goes Cuz with the Cataclysm, but now he is alone and a bit isolated. The turret's gone, and he's been shut down. Ambition getting himself that kill as the turret's already fallen. Now the inhibitor to stay alive, but 5v4 with minions inside the base is almost certainly the game-closing fight.
No big ults left for Samsung. They saw Prey.
Definitive blow to the neck.
The surreal thing about this game, guys, is that, again, we remember, Longzhu chose blue side. Still, they went for a 4-1 strategy. Still, it was about...
Now pushed into the mid lane, 5v5. Looking to knock things down. They pull an Ambition. They find the Sun and Cuz. Here comes the charm. The jump in, the combo. Doesn't quite get anything yet, but the turn's going to fall. Ambition low, but still tanky enough to stay alive. Redemption buys a bit of time. Gorilla, though, below 1k HP as the push continues. CuVee, free time on the side. A few more shots will knock down the last turret, and there is only the Nexus left to knock down. As Sunner really gets away. The lock-in device time as well. And Prey can't quite get it. The dodge away from Cuz. 1 kill picks up. Now make it 2. Cuz gonna fall, makes it 3 and 4. All 5 gonna drop as Prey is just trying to make it happen. He can't do it. That's gonna be game 1 going to Samsung Galaxy.
What an opener! Samsung strike first here, gaining the...
And that ilk is still available if they want to. But Shen, of course, another one of the big top lane tanks, so it will be very durable top laners, pretty durable. Looks like Cinderhulk junglers here as well. The Orianna and Tilly are going to be a new twist in this matchup. Here as Cuz looks for the mid lane. Ambition right around him. Crown is low. Looks for the flash. Knockup gets it. And then flash away, but he's still going to go down. The chase in is there. First blood comes through for Cuz, getting revenge against Ambition.
Young and all his careers. They know BD smashes down.
He's got the cleanse. He's going to wait for the stun. Here comes the re-engage to the top side. Shotgun to find 2 for this one, but it's still, it's going to be the damage coming across the top and the kill in for Crown in the mid lane. Another one going to land. This could be Cuz dropping as well. 2 for 0 so far to Samsung Galaxy. Khan to be stunned up if they want it, but there's no follow going to be had.
Use his ultimate to get there. Now they're definitely outnumbered.
2 kills, they cut him off properly. Here comes the wall. There's nowhere for Longzhu to go. Ulti pop as well. They're going to be durable for this one. 1 kill, make it a second one. The barrier pop means nothing, and the second kill comes in. 2 for 0 in the bot lane.
They didn't even have to mute any damage with the Taric ultimate there because they had the 4-2 easy dive for Samsung. Now let's see if they can actually continue to pressure this turret. Doesn't look like there's any defense on the way.
And they're playing Longzhu's game as well. Double control ward, triple control ward now on the bot side. Playing around the bot side, no interest in ganking the Cho'Gath, getting the maximum value. 2 kills and also the first turret.
Impressive for Samsung yet again, playing to the team.
Rotate around. They're doubling down on their advantage. Longzhu actually being able to get any semblance of control bot side. The enemy AD carry is going to be out of it. They'll be low on that.
Ooh, the knockup actually gets him through it. The polybomb there as well. Shockman buys even more time, and the kill does come in. The layered crowd control. I don't know.
Those late game impacts picked it up for week 2, but dying with everything available seemed like an impossibility. Could have said the same about some of Longzhu's decision making in game 1.
Especially the barrier, right?
You can cast it all once. You play for team fights and off the 4-1. We're hoping to scale to late. And Ruler got a face check in the Prey. A lot of damage coming across. Jukes away from the stun, but this could be enough for Gorilla to drop down. Look for a bit more. There's Yielding coming across. There's no way for Prey to get any more more damage in. As the rest of the team joins in as well. Cuz quite low, the flash backwards, a nice knock at the buy some time. In the wall, Weaver's wall won't quite find the rest of the team, but it is BDD isolated, coming in by himself 1v4 and flashes just to get himself killed regardless. 1-0 Samsung.
He did not have the lane priority for BDD to walk straight down. He's pincered by Crown and taken down, even if the 4v4 fight was so even. It's now not 4v4.
Ooh, a drop comes in though, a kill through for Khan, getting one for himself, but the trade back is Cuz gonna lose his life. A nice little bit of damage out of CuVee's Shen. One front on the bot side. Still, though, it means lane pressure for Samsung Galaxy in this top turret to fall.
Exactly. Samsung still with the extra man advantage here, and they will claim this objective afterwards. Can I just say that we should have all fights start with AD carries walking point blank into each other?
Sure, okay.
Makes the beginning extremely exciting there, and we did get to see, again, put in for Samsung. They could collapse at any moment here. Teleport starting to channel for Shen.
Round backside. Oh, it's going to be a pickup there for the blue team, and here comes the Giant, the vulnerability. The first kill coming through already for Crown. 1-0, and Cuz going to drop, making it a second one. And it's going to be a Giant stun on the backside. This could be everything they need. Shotgun to buy a few seconds, but it doesn't matter. A triple kill coming across. Two actually back in, but Khan not going to lose his life. BDD the last one to remain here, but he's in a 1 versus 3, and Crown gonna have the damage. King me, a quadra kill for Samsung.
Deciding when to fight traditionally. Tradition's gone. Opposite day is here, and Samsung Galaxy are careening through mid.
Yeah, the game just cracked wide open here for Samsung. They're able to get tremendous amount of pressure with 2 turrets in mid lane, huge minion wave pushed into the bottom lane, able to clean
On the back foot and slow.
Teleport coming in, but the Weaver's wall prevents it. Cuz gonna try. He can ult, he can flash, but it's half HP. Doesn't look at knocked back, but does get stunned up. Here's the ulti pop. This could be the team fight. Samsung not quite able to kill Cuz, and this is the Terra ulti down. Kata does him a bit early. Shotgun going to find the front line. That is not major damage. Stoneblade pops here by Khan, staying alive a bit longer, finds the silence, push back into the team. Watch out for Prey. Down a half HP from a crit out of Ruler. This will be a disengage. That's now on cooldown. 8,000 health left from the Baron. They're going to peel off his Quarter Day. Goes at about half HP. Weaver's wall looking to the engagement. They found the stun. Looking for the flashback. Prey going to stay alive, but Cuz going to lose his life. 1-0 on this. The re-engage, and they're going to get the second one. Godlike as Crown continues 100% kill participation. 13 the Baron.
The biggest difference is that we always talk about teams successfully using Terran and teams failing with it, is that you have to have forms of crowd control to force the fights and ensure the engagements during the invulnerability. Samsung just forced this so hard.
As another turret's going to fall right here, making it over 10k now. 10.5, Samsung Galaxy.
A strong showing here in game number 2 for Samsung as they continue to pressure the turrets. Here comes the Weaver's wall to help out with some isolated damage on mid.
Locks out BDD, and that means bot turret's going to fall mid lane, sure to drop as well. The damage is in. 2 more turrets have fallen. 15,000 almost to lead. The sun comes across. This could be the fight that closes the game. A knock up there, but no one's going to fall. It's only Prey dropping, and Ruler safe on the backside. The chase continues to stun delay, and then because this Jarvan could be losing his life, he's going to stay alive a little bit longer. Ambition can't quite find the knockup, but a 5v4 as the team re-engages. Bot lane inhibitor to fall. Cuz forced to retreat. Khan unable to do anything in the front line. A flash actually out. They were afraid of dying to Crown's damage output. 14-5, under 30 minutes, a stomp of a game so far for Samsung Galaxy. They've pulled in Khan. He can't survive, but maybe he can, as he's going to limp away and stay up there with the chase into BDD. A little bit more as Cuz going to fall. The second one to drop is Gorilla, and a nice knockback by Crown, looking for another quadra. Not yet going to have it, though. BDD staying alive in the back lines, and it just simply doesn't matter. 2 versus 5, Samsung Galaxy will not be stopped. Crown, perfect kill participation, a sub 30-minute game 2 win for Samsung Galaxy.
Go in with the Shen, with the Sejuani. This is again Samsung with a very similar strategy and kind of expecting the evolution, the adaptation of
grow their advantages across these roles. Cuz gonna face second to Ambition. Suddenly it's gonna be 4 versus 1, and there's simply no way out. Explosive cast buys a second, but it doesn't matter. First blood for Crown.
Really nice proactive.
On plus control of the bottom side. So in the end, they do get an objective, not the first turret, but they do get
a couple of lane kills from BDD in the first game as Khan using his ultimate to stay alive a little bit longer. Might have the damage though. His Spirit's Grave's gonna buy some time. Killer comes in for a bit more. A few more autos to do it. The flash to chase, and that could be exactly what Longzhu needed. Khan with the solo kill.
whenever he wants, and there's no teleport for Longzhu to answer. So effectively, bottom.
Knockup is there, getting a bit lower. The charm in, the barrier pop. This could be a re-engage back into the turret. Can they find the kills? The ulti pop for the Shen. The ultis are there. The shield is gonna stay alive, and the stun. The taunt coming across. Cuz gonna drop for the first one, and look at the Goomba stomp forward. Ruler wants a bit more. BDD's walking
The turret even though it could have been a slightly cleaner, they do get the kill. And again, instant teleport back up to top side.
May not be clean, but it's calculated. All the vision was put down. They knew
Your squad is mid lane out are going to fall as well. 2-0 on turrets. The Mountain Drake already there from a while ago. Knows that and doesn't want to contest for this turret, so it will be an outer turret picked off, although Samsung Galaxy almost by default do get this Inferno.
Not often a trade you'll make at 23 minutes with Baron up, but no realistic Baron pressure there. From Longzhu, they will get the Inferno with the high value associated with Surrender Ground. Giving away an outer turret by no means is a big deal.
But who's leading, maybe continuing mid lane, taking a couple hundred.
Crown just running over the map. Ambition now also invading on red side, and they might actually find each other.
Law, which BDD's only really used to keep his team alive and stop the chase, but now Khan has gotten into the mid lane and ulti coming across the trade of them. As the Golden comes in only for a moment, now they're re-engaged on to Kaz, he's gonna get low, but Pop Guild stay alive a little bit longer. Now on a grill and chomp down, and that is a dead Rakan. The flash forward, the taunt is in, they're gonna get the next one as Prey is gonna fall as well, and the chase continues for Ruler, getting a double for the Tristana, and CuVee gets the kill on top of this one, 4 for 0.
They've just taken over red side control. Suddenly Ambition's behind. The kills are confirmed. BDD can only watch in horror as the team goes down, and they'll hear that blood-curdling sound of Baron dying.
Nowhere to be found. Now, here come the Baroned up Samsung Galaxy
explosive
players.
cast almost brought in Ruler, but not quite enough. Now BDD cleansing away, just barely stays alive. Will there be a re-engage? Khan getting lower and lower on health, at a half HP, but gets the ulti across to buy some time. Nice re-engage from Gorilla, but Prey so low he can barely even auto-attack. And no kills to be had, and not enough meaningful damage. His mid lane will still fall, despite Longzhu's best efforts.
Happy to keep fighting as the gold values are so low for Longzhu.
Next land. Explosive charge to hit there, and there we go. 5-2 in turrets, the 2-0 on Drakes as the Baron buff continues to push in as mid lane also under fire. Cuz not going to find anything.
So many people. We're talking. Ambition actually has got everyone after him.
He's got no flash, and there's the knockup. This could be enough to get one kill, but it would only be the second kill of the entire game because bot lane is still under fire. So though Prey gets his first kill, the inhibitor likely to fall. 5v4, teleport flank comes in for Khan. This is the big play that Longzhu needs.
They're trying to chain together the kills here. BDD has his ultimate as well for Talia.
And Khan's in this mix. Can they get Ruler? Gets over the wall. He's safe for this one. CuVee might not be so lucky, but he jumps across as well. Maybe Core JJ, the one sacrifice. He does not have flash, but to only get a single kill is not enough for Longzhu.
Again, the Baron buff here. Crown pushing on top side. They get another turret. And even though Longzhu...
Nothing like that. The stun on the front line to follow up. Not quite there, but the turret to fall.
No, Khan outside in enemy territory.
Damage on Ambition. Stuns have already been used. The ulti's on cooldown by now. Down to 1,000 HP. A flash to get some of the people pushed around. Khan stun up, flashing away from the turret. The re-engage. They're going to find CuVee. A bit of damage. He's going to go back to safety. A triple knockup for Gorilla. Is this the fight? BDD gets one. They're going to find a second now for number 3. Can they force Samsung out? Of course, the junglers there, but there's no
edges in that area. And now they're knocking at the door, and Khan is answering.
Looking for this one, half HP pops guilty, but how long can he stay alive? He's trying to tank up the front line. Ulti coming across from Varus. We'll find a couple of routes as the Terror Gold pops as well for the invulnerability to re-engage. In comes Crown, he can't even be touched. Pops the Self for the slow, and the first one comes in as Trundle drops the second as well as Cuz is gone. The rocket jump forward, Ruler wants a third. They're gonna get a stun on Prey. He's to lose his life as well. Number 4 and 5 next up on the chopping block as BDD can only run away, and Opa's base won't lose without him, but the rest of the team ready to push through the bot lane. The wave already pushed the inhibitor. Easy to drop. Samsung Galaxy defying expectations. 3-0 was a likely result, but not in the way you expect here. As they look to knock down BDD, he can barely wave through the Protobelt to land, the stun, the root, the ace, and there is nothing left to stop Samsung Galaxy as they take down their first opponent. They are the first in the semifinals, and who can really stop this team?
What an impressive performance. Last year's runner-up. This year coming in with so much less excitement due to the performance in summer. Some of the key members, Crown, struggling a bit, but rallying so heavily here. Coming out with defiant strategies, executing on different team comps, utilizing Shen so well. Just so many things perform extremely well here for Samsung.
And casting Longzhu, because of their upstart nature, because of their young players who had not played a lot of games together, it always felt like, even with their impressive start to the season, when would the wheels come off? When will finally a team really suss them out? In certain series, KT was able to do that, but they won the title in unexpected fashion over SKT. They make it here on such a run of form, but Samsung did have the read. I said I had multiple points that Samsung needed to work on to be able to hold a candle to Longzhu. They were able to attack their weaknesses and also show us strengths they apparently didn't feel they needed to show in the group stage. They can keep these strategies cooked up and hold on to them. They've done it before. That makes it so hard to predict because you're like, maybe they don't have them. But the fact that they could bring them here in such a big match and win in as emphatic,
Thank you very much, guys. I'm here with Ruler. Ruler, you guys were not very favored to win in this matchup because you were up against the Longzhu, the LCK champions who have been doing so well so far. Why do you think it was such a convincing win for Samsung today?
룰런스 우선 승리를 축하드리고요. 사실 많은 사람들은 LCK 1시드 팀인 롱주 팀이 이길 거라 예상했는데 많은 예상을 다 뒤엎고 승리를 거두셨습니다. 이렇게나 압도적인 경기력으로 이길 수 있었던 원동력이 무엇이라고 생각하시나요?
일단 다전제가 되게 첫 번째 승리가 되게 중요한데 이거를 저희가 어떻게 잡아서 좀 쉽게 간 것 같기도 하고 저희가 좀 더 한타 때 집중력이 좋아서 그랬던 것 같아요.
So I think winning the first game of the best of 5 series was the most important factor, and overall I just think our team had a better focus in the team fights.
Well, you had a fantastic match as well, and that up versus Prey. What do you think of your own performance today?
특히 오늘 이제 프레이 선수 상대로 매우 정말 뛰어난 경기를 보여주셨는데요. 룰런 선수는 오늘 본인 스스로 경기를 어떻게 평가하시나요?
솔직히 첫 번째 경기 때는 제가 너무 긴장을 해서 막 한타 때도 그렇고 좀 실수하는 모습을 많이 보여드렸는데 그래도 긴장이 풀리기도 하고 이제 감독님이 너가 원딜 더 잘한다. 그러니까 그냥 열심히만 잘하기만 해라 해주셔가지고 좀 잘 풀렸던 것 같아요.
So for the first game, I was still nervous, and I think I made some small mistakes during the team fights. But after game 1, the head coach told me that you're a better ADC than Prey, so have confidence in yourself, and that made me more relaxed, and I think I was able to perform even better.
Well, you definitely showed something today, and now not time for the final yet. You still have a tough semifinal coming up against either Team WE or C9. Who do you think you're going to end up playing, and what do you think towards that semifinal?
이제 4강전이 남았는데요. 4강 대진으로는 WT팀이나 C9팀이 올라올 수 있는데 어떤 팀이 올라올 것 같고 어떤 팀이 올라오길 바라시는지 말씀해 주세요.
저는 개인적으로는 W팀이 올라갈 것 같긴 한데 그리고 제가 좀 미스틱님이 선수가 원딜을 되게 잘하시잖아요. 그래서 꼭 한번 붙어보고 싶었는데 전 W팀이 그냥 올라와줬으면 좋겠어요. 올라왔으면.
So I think that WE has a higher chance to come to the semifinals. I think that Mystic is a fantastic ADC player, and I would like to play against him, and I'm really looking forward for that matchup.
Oh, fantastic. It will be a great matchup. Thank you very much, Ruler and Holman as well. What a victory by Samsung. Back over to you guys. Thank you very much, guys. I'm here with CuVee as well, who had an absolutely amazing series, and that over Khan. So first up, CuVee, why do you think you were able to triumph over Khan so hard today?
큐 선수 승리를 축하드리고요. 오늘 이제 상대 탑라인의 칸 선수 상대로 어떻게 그렇게 좋은 경기력으로 승리를 거둘 수 있었는지 말씀해 주세요.
아무래도 탑 같은 경우에는 상성이 좀 많이 크거든요. 그래서 제 생각에는 제이스만 없으면은 제가 상성 쪽으로 2챔프라면 2챔프라고 그런 쪽에서 좀 많이 유리할 거라고 생각해서 이렇게 잘 된 것 같아요.
So at the top lane, I think the champion matchup is the most important factor, and I thought that as long as we ban Jace, then as long as we ban Jace, then whichever champion he picks, then I was confident that I can counter and play against him.
Okay, well, you had a great match, and so did the entire team. There were some question marks after group stage. What would you say changed in the week between we saw you last at group stage and this quarterfinal today?
삼성팀이 사실 조별 예선 때는 경기력이 최고조로 올라오진 않았는데 오늘 8강 때는 너무나 좋은 경기력으로 승리를 거두셨는데요. 조별 예선과 8강 사이 어떤 일로 어떻게 경기력을 끌어올리셨는지 궁금합니다.
아무래도 저희가 조별 예선 때 RNG한테만 졌었기 때문에 RNG가 우리하고 좀 다른 점이 분명히 있을 거라고 생각했어요. 그래서 그 부분을 찾다가 저희가 한타를 못하는 것 같다. 그냥 한타를 잘 해보자라고 해서 이렇게 잘 된 것 같아요.
So in group stage, we only lost twice to RNG. So we thought there's something that RNG has but we don't. And after analyzing, we thought that the reason was team fighting and that we just had a bad team fighting at that point. So we focused on improving our team fighting throughout the break, and yeah, the practice was pretty successful.
Yeah, and the team fights were on point today, so thank you very much. Congratulations, CuVee. Back over to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. And how could I not talk to Crown after that monster performance? Crown, your AD carry ruler said that a lot changed for you guys after game one. You realized you could take it. Could you tell me how you felt before the series and how that changed for you as the series went on and after that game one?
이전 인터뷰에서 룰러 선수가 1경기 이후에 많은 팀원들이 긴장을 풀고 더욱 좋은 경기력을 보여줬다고 얘기하셨는데요. 크라운 선수는 이제 경기 시작 전이랑 경기 진행하면서 마음가짐이 어떻게 변했는지 말씀해 주세요.
저는 경기 시작 전부터 계속 그냥 시작 전이 아니라 며칠 전부터 그냥 준비하면서도 그냥 떨어지면 떨어지는 거고 올라가면 좋은 거고 약간 그런 식으로 마음을 비우고 해서 별로 긴장도 없었고 뭐 흥분도 별로 되지 않는 대신 이제 이기니까 엄청 기분은 좋은 것 같습니다. 네.
So before the match, even a couple days before, I thought that I shouldn't be too attached to the results, but just try to put my best into it. So I wasn't too nervous coming to the series, but definitely winning feels much better right now.
Well, when I talked to you at the group stage, you were very careful about thinking about a possible final or going further, but how would you say your confidence is now that you've beat BDD and beat the LCK champions that were rumored to maybe win the whole thing?
조별 예선 때 인터뷰에서 결승전 가고 더욱더 좋은 성적을 거두겠다 말씀하셨는데 이제는 실질적으로 LCK 1시드 팀 롱주 팀 꺾고 BDD 선수 꺾는 상황에서는 더욱더 자신감이 있을 것 같은데요. 지금 현 크라운 선수랑 삼성팀의 자신감이 어떨지 말씀해 주세요.
지금 저 개인적인 저의 뭐 자신감 이런 거는 딱히 없는 것 같아요. 그냥 어떤 상대를 만나도 내가 최선을 다 했으면은 뭐 저도 상관없고 이겨도 상관없어 약간 그런 마인드라서 그런 뭐 자신감 부분은 잘 모르겠어요. 그냥 그리고 뭐 저희 나머지 팀원들은 뭐 다 오늘 승리를 하기 전도 그렇고 하고 후도 굉장히 자신감이 오른 것 같습니다. 네.
So for me personally, I think my mindset is the same as group stage. That I just think regardless of who I play against and what the result is, I should just put my best into it. And for my teammates, I'm sure that their confidence is way higher compared to the group stage as we beat Longzhu.
Okay, finally, maybe you're always very careful in talking, but are you at least a bit proud of what you showed today? Because you had a monster performance, Crown.
사실 크라운 선수는 항상 되게 겸손한 모습으로 많은 그런 인터뷰를 하셨는데요. 그래도 오늘은 롱주 팀을 꺾고 정말 좋은 경기를 보여주셨는데 본인 스스로에게 그래도 좀 좋은 평가를 내려도 되지 않을까요?
뭐 게임 전체적인 부분에서는 괜찮은 플레이를 좀 했다고 생각은 하는데 그래도 이제 뭐 1대1 상황이나 2대2 상황이나 이런 부분에서는 실수가 많았기 때문에 뭐 좀 자신감 부분은 자신감? 네. 그런 부분은 좀 떨어지는 것 같아요. 네, 이런 부분 인터뷰에서는. 네.
So even though I might have played a somewhat good performance for this series, I still think that I made some mistakes during the 1v1 and 2v2 small fights. So since there's area of improvement, I still want to be a bit more humble during interviews.
All right, always humble, but always performing. Thank you very much, Crown. Congratulations, and back over to you guys.
Wants to be more